Hey boys, welcome back to some more Nrl Supercoach. It's going to be the round 15, the second major bye review, and as you can see, a pretty solid week. There were a lot of duds. There were a ton of duds, and then a couple of guys had bailed us out. So I think at the end, I think we had 17 scoring players, at least 16. And half of them were absolutely god awful. So we managed to scrape to 1,034, which anything over 1,000 usually in a major bye week is pretty good. I would say, generally speaking, 950 is parish, depending how the captain scores, and then anything over 1,000 is sort of usually a little over par. But yeah, I think this week was a tale of who you captained, and if you had a couple of the big scorers. There were only a couple, but they did score very high. So we moved up 450 spots, so maybe 1,034 was a bit more above par than I thought it was. But yeah, we're sitting 2.5 or not 2.2k overall, which is good. I mean, making moves this time of the year is very nice. And we did end up making an extra trade. So let us go through the team. As you can see, duds across the park. So Santa Smith, it was a late call-up. Well, not a late call-up, but Sammy Walker, unfortunately, fractured thumb, I think it was. Fractured thumb, fractured hand. So he's going to be gone for a month at least. So Santa Smith, the beneficiary, came into the side. He'll remain in the halves for the short term, which, I mean, it is ideal for me because I still wouldn't have had a dummy half this week because Mamazul is obviously gone. So it works out nicely for me. Unfortunately, Sandon, not his best game. He wasn't terrible, but didn't really get involved too much. It was a low-scoring game. Couple of goals, 30 points. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll take it, though. It's going to be nice to have him there just to play over the next month or so, and then we can decide. It's terrible for Sam Walker, but it does work out, honestly, ideally for us, because by the time now Walker comes back, Origin will be done, and then, honestly, we probably just look to get in. It'll either be Connor Watson or Harry Grant, depending who sort of we can afford, who I think will score well on the run home. But yeah, that's for future. Tui Simpkins came in, looked great. Honestly, he looked really good. He looked really good. 33 points. I don't know. I think he dropped out. I don't know. He might have actually stayed in our 13. Potentially, it would have been close, but 33 points, we got a lot of 30s, but Simpkins was good. He was really good. Obviously, I think he'll still drop out. I mean, honestly, he looked good enough to stick in the bench spot, but with Fodawaker, with Tino to come back in, I think Simpkins will drop out. He only played 22 minutes. He had a couple of offloads. He looked strong, couple of tackle busts, but yeah, we'll take it. I mean, didn't really move the needle, but it was fun to watch him, the nuff, come on and look good, but it is what it is. Back row, Keon Kolomatangi, 73 points. A little bit of unfortunate news. He copped a nasty accidental elbow forearm from kick out and a suspected fractured eye socket. So a very popular captain, Kolomatangi. Honestly, he was on track to get another 80-90 score. He missed the last 10 minutes, obviously going off in that game. Still banged out 73 points in 70 minutes. So, man's a beast. He is going to be... Well, I don't think it's confirmed yet. I think it's basically confirmed, but we'll wait and see on that. It's going to be interesting to see what we do with Keon, though, because part of me... I don't know. Part of me is sort of like maybe you just hold him, but... Obviously, we'll toss it up. We'll toss it up. Obviously, come teamless, and then what happens with numbers this week / next week. But he's just, I mean, playing through the middle, he's genuinely a must-have. So depending how long he's out for, we'll see. We'll see. Dill Lucas, 82 points. Again, absolutely unstoppable. Like, the Knights, I mean, I don't know. This game was just, I don't know what to make of it, but Dill Lucas, he's genuinely the best back rower in the game. Hudson, this year, I'd probably have Hudson Young number one, just because Hudson Young, he hasn't missed really any games. Dill Lucas has been out for a bit, so consistently Hudson Young has been probably number one, and then Dill Lucas, he's been sensational. Like, he is carrying that damn Knights team. He's so good. 82 points. Could have been more too. He had like a couple of almost line breaks, a couple of almost tries. Like, man's an absolute monster. Hamoli Olakwatu, 35 points. Another bit of a shocker. Could have been, 60. He obviously, to add insult to injury, not only dropped the ball over the try line, he also dislocated his shoulder. So, yes. Again, a dislocated shoulder can range. Again, obviously terrible for Olakwatu, and you don't want injuries in your team this time of the year, but Manly obviously on the bye. Olakwatu, he's been a bit hit or miss all season, really. He's at a good price. He made a little bit of cash because he had a low break even. It sort of works out as a good little trade out for Olakwatu this week, but I just don't know. Again, we'll have a look at who we could bring in for him. But yeah, if there was a player, I guess, to go down injured, the Kalamatangi one, not good. Olakwatu, it sort of works out not the worst, just because he misses this week. He would play the third major bye, but then he also misses the backup. He'll be gone for that long anyway, but it's not necessarily the worst time to look at trading him regardless. So, it is what it is. Lockie Hubner with 34 points, another dud score. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was hoping for another sneaky try assist to Kalamatangi, but didn't get it. The minutes were all over the shop. Like, he came off early, went back on. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised Bennett's not playing him for more minutes. He looks so good. Like, defensively strong, leading the line. He's got a bit of ball playing. But, yeah, it's fine. I mean, he made a bit of money. Obviously, as you can see, I did end up... So, I think my latest video, I did have Hubner out instead of Tino. But I decided to go Tino out, keep Hubner, because honestly, Tino with the injury, with Origin, I didn't hate the trade out of Tino. It freed up cash to make bigger moves in the coming weeks if we needed to. Hubner was going to make a bit of cash. I think you could keep him this week depending on numbers, but I think Hubner probably a trade out either this week or next week, depending what happens. But yeah, and honestly, you know what? With Keon being out injured, it does help Hubner as well. Because again, Kalamatangi playing 80 minutes through the middle, it definitely impacts Hubner's minutes. So the fact Kalamatangi's out now, Hubner could go back to a bit more of a bigger minute role. Like, he played, 39 minutes. So if he can crank up to, that 50-minute mark, he was scoring like 40 to 50 points. Obviously not a long-term hold, but I thought it worked out well. So we've got $350K in the bank, which we are going to need, right? So I'll get into that in a second. Nico Hines, 57 points. Yeah, bit of he was a popular vice captain option that's they're not getting the point. The halfbacks are just not getting the points this year, are they? They're just... I don't know. I don't know what's different this season, but there's still a lot of tries being scored. They're just not getting, like Cleary as well. Like Cleary, Hines, even all of them really. Like, it's just not the year of the halfbacks for whatever reason. Jaden Campbell, 87 points. We will take that. Still looked a little bit not 100%, but I mean, he is a monster. Like, he's just so good to watch. I love Campbell. King Tonga, 60 points. Oh, baby, when he scored that try. It was a thing of beauty. The step, the tackle busting, the put down. You know, it would have been nice if he got a bit more than 60 with a play like that. But I mean, the Dragons were in the game. I don't know how, because they look shot all across the park. But yeah, in the back end of that game, obviously the Sharks took control. Tonga saw no football. They give the footy to Cole Flanagan way too fucking much. But yeah, Tonga, 60 points. He'll obviously come in with another low break even. He is a trade out, but you know, while he's riding hot, and I mean, he does play 18 and 19. I mean, I don't necessarily want him. I don't want to keep him for those, but if we have to, we have to. But yeah, it is what it is. Our centre wing, so Herbie Farnworth, 150 points. Oh my god, Cody Nikorima, you. Oh, that is so funny, dude. Just giving him the try. Not even like you can understand that when it's like going for like a hat trick of tries or like a record of tries scored in the game, but just to keep the streak up, it was so funny, dude. When he did that, I was loving it, because surprisingly Herbie is not like that highly owned. So 150 for our boy Herbie. That's a big plus. Jermaine Asako, 84 points, pretty much all in goal kicks. He did have a line break. Actually, I think he had 2 line breaks in this, but it all went pretty much left. Herbie and Jackie Bostock had a fucking night out. Jermaine Asako, though, I still think great trade in. Like, he's just rock solid, but he can have those games like a Bostock. Like, if it went right, he scores a hat trick, goes 160, but yeah, 84 points. You cannot complain with that. Ruben Garrick, 93. I was feeling bad about not vice captaining him early on, but as Manly fucking do, they decided just to shut up shop, play like fucking busters. He was on about 70 points after 20 minutes and finished the game on 93. So yeah, it was looking like if you vice captain Garrick, he's on for 150, 200 here, but yeah, just not to be. Billy Smith, once again, just being fucking disappointing, 37 points. Again, he looked strong. He just sees no attack. Like, I don't know. 37 points. It is what it is. I mean, again, he's a good number, but oh well. Moreni Hiroti, 14 points. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't know what to say. This one hurts. This one hurts for sure. So Hiroti doing his calf, I think it was. I thought it was his knee, like the knee was strapped. He started limping, but apparently the calf went gone. And the Hiroti one hurts a lot, because obviously he was a good play against the Dragons. He was going to be a good number this week in the backup game. I was happy I didn't go Lawson, because Lawson stunk it up and he doesn't play this week. But now Hiroti fucking lost money and he doesn't play this week. I don't know. I mean, we've got a lot of fires to put out. We'll have a look at numbers, because we could be struggling this week now. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna hold Hiroti for the time being, depending how long he's out for, because I mean, Iro's gonna be gone for a long, probably the season. I think Iro, so Hiroti should still come back in. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think there's more fires to put out. Scotty Drinkwater, 33. Okay, I gotta see. Did they give him? They took the try assist off him. Obviously a shocking game regardless for our boy Scotty. But where is this? Okay, so thank God, they did give him the try assist. Wait. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they gave him the try assist. I thought he must have lost some points too, because I thought he would have been on like 40 with the try assist. Yeah, okay. 4 missed tackles, missed goal. Yeah. I mean, he was on, obviously, fucking nothing. They gave him the try assist, then took it off him. For some reason, I don't know why they did. Thankfully, they gave it back to him, but he still only got 33. So, yeah, not a great game for the Cows and Scotty Drinkwater, but, oh, well, you know, it is what it is. Who do the Cowboys play this week? They play the Roosters. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that one. Tommy Trbojevic, 48 points as my vice captain. Not good. I mean, he looked okay. Like, he had a lot of touches, but he doesn't look like fucking breaking a tackle. He has, like, no power. The speed, he shows a little bit of speed, but my God, like, there's opportunities where previous, he goes straight through, he gets on the outside, but he's gone. So this is what happened, right? So obviously I've got Tedesco in instead of Pappenhausen. So after the Manly game, watching Tommy, I was like, you know what? We got to get rid of him. Obviously he lost another 30k, so not ideal. But the way Manly are playing, like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Tommy is going to get some big scores in the future, right? Like, he's going to get the odd couple of try assists, but he's got no, like, he's not busting any tackles at all. And he's just, he's a game away from getting injured. Like, he's gone. So after this game, I was like, you know what? They got the bye coming up. It's going to cost an extra trade, but I think it was worth it to go Pappenhausen to Tedesco this week, because I also wanted to captain Tedesco, which also Tedesco, the up fucking date king. He was on 85 points at the full time. Also, side note, they took so fucking long to update these scores, bro. Like, it was a bit ridiculous this week because of the so few games. I don't know why it took so long, but regardless, Tedesco on 85 points. I knew he would update. I thought there was a couple of offloads there. I thought they missed a couple of tackle busts, but I was surprised he got to 97. He just, I don't know, he just fucking updates so much, bro. But I wanted to bring in Tedesco to captain him. It worked out well because he was my best captain. Obviously, if I vice captain Herbie, yes, but he was my second top scorer, Tedesco, so that felt very good. And then the thinking was, next week, we just trade Tommy Trbojevic straight to Ryan Pappenhausen. That's why the Tino play instead of Hubner worked, because now I've got the money in the bank to be able to do Tommy. I think I can go Tommy straight to Pappy. At least it'll be close. It'll be close enough that it's pretty comfortable. And that was the play. Honestly, I think it was the right play. It does cost an extra trade. I could have held the trade and obviously just gone Tommy to Tedesco this week. And yeah, for money's sake, it would have worked out better because Tedesco lost money. But I don't know. I feel pretty good about it. Like, I would have captained Keon, who still scored okay, but I would have missed the 97. I would have had to play one of my other, 30 scorers, so it would have been a pretty poor week for me. And I think the extra trade is worth it. Obviously, we have to be a little careful with trades going forward, but I think that play worked out well. In my head, I was like, nah, you know what? It's time to go. I gave him one last shot, and it sort of made my decision for me. I was like, against the Titans, he can't even bust a fucking tackle, bro. Like, it worked out well because there was no doubt in my mind. He didn't score 90 and look okay. I would have been like, oh fuck, who do I then do I bring in Tedesco? Do I trade out someone? I still needed Tedesco, I feel like. So it made my decision for me. It just cost an extra trade. So that is what it is. So yeah, that's how we're looking. So, going into this week, let's have a quick squiz at what we're looking like for numbers going into this week. So, obviously, Sanders Smith will play, Terrell May's back, Lindsay Smith will play, Keon out. So, Katoa off the bye, that's beautiful. This is why we kept Zach Hosking, another good number. Olakwatu can go out. Dill Lucas will play. Hines and Metcalf will be back. Campbell, no Tongia, obviously. Herbie, Zarko, Garrick out. We'll bring in... I hope Lomax backs up. This is one of the reasons I wanted Lomax. Obviously, the news Moses is out. It's put a bit of a damper on our boy Lomax, I've got to say. I'm a little perturbed by that. Hopefully, though, it means Lomax is like, I got to back up. We might be a little short in the back line, if not. Fletcher Sharp... He's also injured. That's another bit of a fucking issue with Fletcher Sharp. So he is probably out at the moment. Haradi is out. Tommy is going to go to Pappenhausen. So we'll have 3 fullbacks. And then, so let's just say no Sharp, no Garrick, no Horoti, no Olakwatu, no Kolomatangi. I'm going to say no Payne Haas. And then we do have Hubner. So, I mean... 1, 2, 3. Okay, we don't have a full team yet, but this is worst case scenario. Like, Payne Haas might back up. Well, actually, if Lomax doesn't back up, then that's worst case. But we're gonna trade Olakwatu. We're gonna be pushing it because obviously we're trading Tommy to Pappy. That's locked in, and then Olakwatu probably gets traded. But there's a couple of other trades as well. On potential. Like, I would have liked, like a Jerome Hughes, but I think that's probably, we probably aren't going to be able to get in a Jerome Hughes at this point because of the fullback play. So that's, it is what it is. I think we've just got to forego Jerome Hughes. He had a good score a couple of weeks ago, but it's probably, it's a bit out of our reach. So we're looking a little tight. It's looking a little bit tight, I will say. Although it is a good 17-18, apart from like fucking Billy Smith. It's still a pretty good side, apart from Hubner as well. But yeah, we'll see. Obviously, there's a lot to play out. Origin, teamless. It could be a tough week. I am sort of hoping Payne Haas backs up. I need Lomax to back up. Thankfully, Lomax he does play the last game of the round. Broncos play on Sunday as well, so it does give them a good chance to back up. And it would be nice if Sharp's back, but with the calf issue, he's probably going to be missing another week or so. So yeah, interesting little couple of weeks going forward. We could have a tough one, but not much we can do. We just have to sit and wait. But hopefully you guys had a good bye week as well. We got 18 trades left. We're going to be using 2 this week. So 16. It's still okay. Because the team is really strong. There's only a couple of players. Again, we've gone through it. There's only a couple of players that I'm like, I need to bring back in. And then it's just about getting numbers for 19 or 18, 19, but also looking just for the back end and then banking trade. So we're still in a good spot. Even with the fullback roulette we played. The Haradi one really fucking that hurts a lot. The Haradi one fucking that stings. I mean, we missed all the injury carnage last week. We did not miss it this week. We did not miss it this week. That is for sure. But that's Supercoach, baby. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.